Humanize My Hoodie was started with a friend, Andre Wright. Met him at 16. He was my first friend in Waterloo. When I came from Chicago, he the first person I met. Great person, through and through. Everybody knows Andre in Iowa, and New York and other places. Like, he's traveled all over the country.
Fashion designer now, right?
Absolutely. He's a fashion designer. He's a graphic designer. He's amazing and amazing family man. He's great in a lot of ways. But I made a post because I was teaching, as a criminal justice professor at Hamlin, and I said, I'm gonna teach with a hoodie on the whole semester. And I made a post and I just hashtagged it, Humanize My Hoodie. And I didn't have any thoughts of that word or the three words together before I made the post. But I just said, humanize my hoodie, and everybody was loving it. And he said, hey, let's go ahead and make it official and do something serious with it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he knew the fashion world. I knew academia, and I knew community organizing, because at the time I was president of the Minneapolis NAACP. So I said, I don't got a lot of time to cook it up, but things worked out right. And, these are our jobs now, and we get to just show up and do what we do. Like, I get to read, write, and organize nearly every day. And that feels like the best space for me. And the same thing for him. He gets to read, write, and design every single day. And that's what liberation really looks like. So Humanize My Hoodie is inspiring a lot of people, especially people coming home from prison. So we grateful for that, because there's people all the time running to each other like, man, I seen somebody with your hoodie on. And I said, it's like, that just feel good, man. Well, it's like those kind of vibes and stuff.
That's how we're connected too.
Yeah. 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 And I'm like, that's just a beautiful thing, because it means something. When people look at it, they're like, dang, Humanize My Hoodie. Oh my God. Like, I can see people having a reaction when they look at me and they see it say Humanize My Hoodie. It's a different feeling. And we haven't really, we don't really understand what it is at this point. You know what I mean?
I connected with it through, I remember you telling some story in your book about when you were shot, and you were sort of like, almost trying to explain to the medical people, like, listen, I'm important. I'm important to a lot of people, my mother and all these people in my family, and to have them humanize you in that moment. I mean, in a way, that messaging, it's almost a kind of armor, kind of, it lets people know, like, think for a second before you do something here.
Absolutely. And that's why I say we're grateful for the conversations that happen across the world. People looking at somebody's hoodie and saying, dang, man, I was thinking something else of you before. I'm sorry. This is really happening. So, like I say, it's grateful to see. I'm just, man, it's like the power in it is just like insane. So we grateful, man. We in foot actions across the country. I think we're in 110 stores now, all across. We even got hoodies, on the block Biggie grew up on Fulton Avenue. So Chicago, where I'm from. So it's just like everything has really worked out, where, it's like we get to change and move the culture. Where it's like,
and there's a nonprofit part of this, or you're trying to give proceeds to arts organizations, and
we give proceeds we give proceeds to other groups all the time. Like, we gave $10,000 to Colin Kaepernick through working with Warner Music Group.
That's cool.
Created the hoodie. So we all about giving. Like, that's embedded in what we do. It's like, I mean, we do more giving than we do like anything else. Like, we give back to our, cities we from. Like I say, Waterloo, we've done so much there for funerals, we've done a lot, and we just never really, it's not about broadcasting it to the world. It's just saying, like, we got a platform, we can help. Let's pull this together and be able to do it. So Humanize My Hoodie has changed in a lot of industries. I mean, it's not just fashion industry. It's music industry. It's a food industry where people wear Humanize My Hoodie for their uniforms. It's like, it's everywhere now. And it's like just a blessing to see it grow.